괜찮은 실력이군. 나도 최선을 다해야겠어. 절대 날 실망시키지 마. 극악법 경탄성혈.
Hey, what's up guys, this is Alex and today we're going to be giving you guys a quick guide on the new boss fight against Tartaglia, aka Childe. So in this video we're going to cover some of his moves and also the tactics that he should do in order to be successful in this encounter, considering that he can deal a lot of damage. This video is going to be split into two different phases. The first phase is going to be us just trying to speedrun the boss, and the second phase is going to be us trying to just take it slow and go through every type of attack animations to give you guys an idea of his movesets. Now the first thing you should know is that this encounter is actually split into three different phases. During each phases he will actually unlock more of his powers and become much cooler. During the first phase he actually deals a whole lot of damage, however some of his abilities can be fairly easy to dodge, while the abilities on the third phase are very flashy and very impressive and they will do a whole lot of damage. I feel that they're mostly very easy to dodge compared to the first and second phase. So if you actually pay attention to his moveset, you might be able to actually, not suffer too much on the third phase. But if you do manage to get hit by some of his abilities, you will notice that he does a tremendous amount of damage. During the first phase, he might shoot his bow directly at you as the encounter starts, and these will do a fairly good amount of damage. It may also jump into the air and try to shoot you down as well, which is also going to do a lot of damage if you get caught by these. One of the other abilities that he will do that is somewhat easy to dodge is that he's going to shoot up in the sky, and there will be blue circles on the ground that you need to avoid, or else you're going to get hit by these arrows, which is a fairly easy attack to dodge and counter attack at the same time. He will also sometimes just dash away and swap to dagger weapons instead of his bow, and then his movesets are actually going to be easier to dodge in my opinion than compared to the bow once he swapped to his dagger. If you see a massive water circle around him, you need to run away on the sides as fast as possible because he will summon a whale at you and that thing can one-shot you. This can happen during the first and third phase. I personally never saw this ability being cast on the second phase. You might also notice that sometimes he's going to have some kind of water barrier around him and he's going to be preventing damage from being taken. For the second phase, Childe becomes very oriented towards melee damage. He will be mostly using a lightning element and a spear. He will also often transition his spear into dual daggers, but for electro this time. He also has a way to absorb damage, just like in the first phase when he was using the water prison. This time he used the electro prison. As soon as you see some purple lightning flash, you will most likely want to start dodging. Most of his attacks are very fast paced. However, one of them is his dash, which pierces through you, which is takes a little bit slower to do. If you're paying attention, unlike me, you might be able to dodge this successfully. The very convenient part about phase 1 and phase 2 is that its point is actually pretty low, so you should be able to transition fairly fast to the next phase.
괜찮은 실력이군. 나도 최선을 다해야겠어. 절대 날 실망시키지 마. 극악법 경탄성혈.
For this last phase, Childe can actually teleport and he will often do dual swings with his sword. He will also sometimes throw a spear at you, which can tick multiple times. While these attacks can hurt quite a bit, they are mostly easy to dodge. He will also sometimes do some form of cleave attack, which seems to be some form of counter. You will need to pay attention to his dash thrust, as they can do a lot of damage if you're not being careful. He can also repeat these multiple times, which obviously if you get chained, you will take a lot of damage. Also pay attention to any purple circles on the ground, which he sometimes will throw some spears at you. There are 3 types of big charge attacks that Childe can do in this phase. The first one is the one that he can charge his weapon and summon a whale at you, which will most likely one-shot you if you don't dodge it. The second charge attack is he's gonna swap to a bow and charge and shoot upwards, and you will see multiple big circles that you need to dodge. The way to dodge this is to run to the center of the room. This final charge attack, you're gonna see that he's gonna be imbued with lightning and he's gonna start flying up. Very shortly after, he's just gonna thunderclap the ground and deal a lot of damage if you don't dodge that. Finally, one of his last abilities that he's going to throw his weapon to rotate across the room. This is fairly easy to dodge, and it's just something that you need to pay attention just to make sure that you don't accidentally get hit by that. He can also charge his weapon with water and send you a wave through you, which if it hits you will do a lot of damage, like all of his moves. In the end, this is one of my favorite boss encounters of the game so far, along with the wolf. There's a lot of cool visual effects and attacks that you need to dodge, which makes the fight very rewarding and fun. I hope that you guys enjoyed this short video on this new boss encounter. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys for watching.